Why the hell they get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, that just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski. So stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse. And the feds won't know where I dropped you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this early edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of this channel. It's your boy, a Big Major. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel coming in. I'm getting this shit done early and getting it out the way because I got other things to do. I usually don't talk about losses that we have, you know what I'm saying, after, you know, post-game shows. I usually do post-game win shows. But I had to get up here and talk about it because, you know what I'm saying, even though I'm not tripping, you know what I'm saying, it's still early in the season. I just gotta voice my opinion, man. You know, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fed up. I'm fed up with the team's lack of energy, lack of effort. Some games and then some nights we play like there's nothing wrong with us at all. And I'm tired. And it's time for motherfuckers to get called out yet again. The last time I called motherfuckers out, I called everybody out. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody had their fair share of blame. Everybody, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to call out people with their fair share of blame. That's what I'm going to do. Because it don't make no goddamn sense that we got all this talent on this team, but we cannot pull it together to get things done, all the way from the coaching staff all the way down to the people on the floor. We can't pull it together to get it done against certain teams, and then other teams we beat the hell out of. You know what I'm saying? That gives us an identity of bullies. We only beat up on teams we're supposed to beat up on. Like, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we win against the Grizzlies the next two games that we play them. But we can't beat motherfuckers like Detroit. And I know we can beat motherfuckers like Detroit, like the Thunder, like motherfuckers, like the Rockets and people like that, the Spurs and stuff like that, because we've shown we've been able to stand up against, you know, teams who are, you know, above 500. We've shown that we've been able to stand up against, you know what I'm saying, offensive and defensive juggernauts. We've shown it. But just playing with a lack of energy, like motherfuckers don't want to be there. And this is exactly why trades need to happen. And they need to happen starting in January. Fuck waiting all the way till February. Let's get these motherfuckers traded in now and out now so that we can get these motherfuckers acclimated to the team so that they can help us going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Going into the second half of the season. The earlier we get these guys in, the faster they can help us. Right now, I am not impressed by what the fuck I saw. That means that's why I didn't care much about the game we had the other night. I didn't care much about that game because we were supposed to beat these dudes. They're the fucking kings. But we, just like how we blew them out, we turned around and get blown out ourselves by 22 points. As y'all know, we played the Detroit Pistons to a score of 128 Detroit to our 106, making us now 20-11 on the year, making them 25-8 on the year. These motherfuckers they can't be better. They have Cade over there. That's it. Nobody else really matters. We didn't play with the physical prowess that we needed to play with to match these guys. Even when we tied the game right there, when we tied them, we showed that we are enough to stand in there with them. It's not like they're a great 3-point shooting team. They beat us in the paint. We have no fucking paint presence whatsoever. None. We have no real shot blocking abilities. This is where I miss AD at. AD sending the balls to the motherfucking mezzanine. We got 2 7-footers and motherfuckers can't really block shots like that. Yeah, Aiden has been blocking shots this year. That's good. But it's we let motherfuckers just mosey on into the paint and score in the paint. And then once they realize, oh wait, hold on, it's the Lakers. They don't guard the perimeter. Now let me start hitting threes out of no goddamn where. Then they start raining down bullets, and we couldn't throw a goddamn aspirin in the ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, that shit gotta, man, something's gotta give. But before I go any further, let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up to the damn channel. We're going to give a shout out to my damn nephew Lewis and one of the snipers of the channel. He says, "What's good, Big Unk? Get those likes up and subscribe to the damn channel if you are new. Tell a friend or family member about the channel. God damn. Here we go. Here we go. You got to believe. Hashtag Lakers. Hey, man. Yes, exactly what he said. We believe. We know what our Lakers are capable of, and this is why I'm upset. Because I know we got Luka, we got LeBron. To me, there's no better duo in the league. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. No better duo. There is no way on God's planet we should be getting beat by anybody. Now, no game is gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Any given Sunday, anybody can lose to anybody can beat anybody. But this is Luka. We got 2 all-world top 10, top 15 talents. It don't make no sense for these motherfuckers to be out here and getting beat in the fashion they're getting beat in. It's crazy. Give me a second. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm back. So, yeah, 2 all-world talents, and we're getting beat by relative nobodies. People that are not on their level, either one of those guys' levels, we're getting beat. And most of it falls upon coaching. Yes, coaching. Yes, I'm one of those motherfuckers that's going to blame the coach, too. I'm not calling for his job or anything like that, but I will tell you this. Mark Walter he's not going to take kindly upon losing like this. He's not. We beaten certain teams, but we can't put other teams away. He's not going to take kindly to that. He's not. So, JJ, your ass is on the chopping block. You're on the block if you don't turn it around. Pelinka, you're on the block if you don't turn it around. Remember, this is a new regime. This is a new era. You think this motherfucker's going to go 2 or 3 more years losing like this? No. I didn't put $10, $12 billion into this business for me to lose. I came to win. Won 3 years in a row with the Dodgers. He want to bring that same winning. He wants to win now, ladies and gentlemen. That motherfucker don't want to win tomorrow. He wants to win now. Not in the future, right the fuck now. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get back up to it. Shout out to Laker Girl, says salute, Major Bro. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Lakers in 5, and Laker Girl 36. Or else Lewis will hunt you the fuck down. Yes, he will. You know what I'm talking about? I seen Lewis on the roof the other day doing push-ups on his knuckles. You know what I'm saying? With a machete in his mouth. He was like, yeah, I'm going to get him. I got to get him. I got to get him. Lewis is getting ready, man. Hey, you know, I can't do nothing or say anything to hold him back now. This is just getting ridiculous. So I'm saying, so go ahead and subscribe to Laker Girl 36 and Lakers in 5. Right the hell, nah. Please go ahead and go do so, man. It's just the right thing to do at this point in time. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to a Laker Girl. There he is, Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? Salute, big cousin. Fell asleep during the first half of last night's game, so I probably won't give much of an assessment to give about what happened. But I will give my take though. No, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely. It really you didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing, cuz you didn't miss nothing. It's one of those situations whereby we wasn't expected to win and we didn't. And we played like we wasn't expected to win. That's the problem that I have with my fucking team, man. We, against people that we're not expected to win against, we sure play like we're not expected to win. I don't give a fuck who we stacked in front of. I'm going out there playing. I'm giving it my all. I know it's LeBron's birthday and all of that. That would have been the time where, as his teammates, I'm turning it the fuck up. I'm going all out. There's no way we should have lost by 22 points at home. We're 8-6 at home. That means we're 12-5 on the road. And ladies and gentlemen, we got to get this shit together. We got to get it together. Yesterday was a blaring example as to what we need to get done. You know what? I'm glad we lost. You know why? Matter of fact, every time we lose, I'm glad we lose. I know it's going to sound crazy, but let me explain myself. You know what it does? It reflects a mirror. It shows us who the fuck we really are. And it shows upper management and a new owner and all that shit. We need to make changes now. Every time we lose, it shows this is why the fuck we need to make changes. This is why that the fans are feeling the way that they're feeling. Changes need to be made, and they need to be made now. That's why. Yes, when we win, that's great when we win. But it's not always good when we win, because if we win, we're lulled into a belief that, oh, no changes need to be made. We're good as constructed. No, lose sometimes. Lose. Hell, I'll even sacrifice a year. Fuck it. Because certain motherfuckers need to be gone. No more holding on to people because you like their personalities. Fuck that. If you can't play both sides of the ball, if everybody can't play both sides of the ball and become a balanced team, we don't deserve to go anywhere in the playoffs. I don't give a fuck who's on your team. We got Luke and LeBron on the team. And then, and now AR coming along, whatever the case may be. But nobody is playing like they want to play. And I don't know if it's because they know changes need to be made and they know some people need to lead the team or what. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. But all I know is that motherfuckers go waste a whole nother year. And if we do get to the playoffs, we're going to pray that we don't get exited out in the first round again. We got to pull this shit together, man. We got too much work to do. A shout out to Cuzzo for showing up to the damn channel. My damn nephew Lewis says, I blame punk ass JJ for not playing and putting the same lineup out there last night as we did against Sacramento. I'm talking about Sacramento Kings. Yeah, he's sitting there scratching his head like, I don't know what these guys are doing. But you don't know what these guys are doing, but you're keeping the same motherfuckers out there. You're not playing. This is what you should be doing, bro. If you see, they don't really have they don't have any 7-footers on that team, or Detroit, whatever. No true tall people on it. Nigga, I would experiment with Jackson Hayes and Aiden. Have you ever thought about that? Jackson Hayes, Aiden, LeBron, Marcus Smart, and then Luka. Now you got height. You still got some defense and some dog in Marcus Smart. And then you still got scoring. Now you got extra energy because of Jackson Hayes. Both him and Aiden could be lob threats. They both can catch lobs. Good luck stopping that. And then you got 2 7-foot motherfuckers down there in the paint. At least they can hinder a shot. But you don't think about that. You put smaller and smaller motherfuckers in. It don't make no goddamn sense, ladies and gentlemen. It don't. Salute to my damn nephew, Joe. Said salute. He said, oh, man. Shoo. Joe said, man, this show is going to be a good one. You know what I'm talking about? Been waiting for the honest truth from Big Major. You know, I'm going to give it to you real, raw, right. You know how he does this on Major Level Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Where you could talk how you want to talk, do what you want to do, speak how you want to speak, and speak that real every fucking time, uninterrupted. You motherfuckers is going to hear me. No bullshit takes from motherfuckers that ain't fans of the team. No bullshit. None of that. Just me. The diehardest of the diehard. The Shao Kahn of this shit. And then you got motherfuckers. I'm tired of being a laughingstock. You got motherfuckers coming out the woodworks. People that hate the Lakers, people that are non-Laker fans, giving us an assessment on our team. Nigga, that shit annoys the fuck out of me. I'm so serious, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Listen, everybody is entitled to say what they want, feel how they feel. But bro, one thing I like about here is that no, nigga, I'm a Laker fan. I only care about Laker takes. I don't give a fuck about that other shit. If you ain't a fan of my team, I don't fuck your take. You ain't a fan of my team, so you gonna give a take against my team. So fuck your take. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you the real. Yes, nigga, if we need critiquing, the critiquing is gonna come from us inside the argument. The Laker fans, the Laker kingdom. That's what the critique is gonna come from. Man, fuck your thoughts and takes. Nigga, you a motherfucking who the do fan. Why the fuck do I care about what you gotta say? You understand what I'm talking about? The only non-fan that's accepted within the Laker family is Cuba, the real bandwagon. That's the only one we accept as a non-Laker fan. These other Laker fans, because one thing about Cuba's gonna give an unbiased take. He gonna give a take. He gonna, hey man, look, this is the real. This is what it is. He give a take. But other motherfuckers, bro, I just don't respect. I don't respect outside motherfuckers giving it. Like nigga, oh my god, it's annoying, bro. I hate when motherfuckers come up. Or the minute we lose, everybody want to come up and see the Lakers. This is the Lakers' problem. But don't nobody want to say when we winning. Oh man, it's crickets and birds chirping. But when we losing, motherfuckers just want to start pouring in. It's just flood in. Oh yeah, LeBron. Oh yeah, Luka. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Motherfuckers just want to float in. Oh yeah, they would have won because they would have won if Austin Reeves was, shit like that, bro. I'm man. Listen, that's another reason I had to get up here. I said, nah, fuck it. I know we lost, but I got to get up here and tell the truth. I got to talk about it. I couldn't let this day go by. I said, nah, I got to talk. I got to cut some niggas out. I got to cut some niggas out. I got to cut some fans out. I got to cut some players out. I got to do it. I got to do it. These motherfuckers played like bitches last night. They bent over and they took it with no Vaseline. Pause. Yeah. Nah, fuck the pause. I'm saying it real. Fuck a pause right now. I might say some shit that's gonna sound crazy. Fuck a pause. I'm not doing that shit right now, nigga. I'm not playing. This is serious. Motherfuckers playing like bitches. Every time we get around these top feeding teams, we play like bitches and punks. We play like we don't deserve to be in the 5th seed. And you know what? If they keep playing with no energy, the motherfuckers ain't gonna deserve to be in the playoffs. I said it. I hope they miss another motherfucking year. Or if they get to the playoffs, I hope they get blown off the fucking water. Because then, finally, that's gonna tell upper management or whoever's in charge of these motherfuckers, hey, changes need to happen. Or else we're gonna keep losing every fucking year. We're gonna keep beating bottom feeding teams and only bottom feeding teams. But when it comes to the teams that have a better record than us or who record is on par with us, we're gonna lose to them every time. So something needs to happen. I hope that this morning everybody is looking and said, okay, we need more defenders, athletic defenders. Okay, we really need a viable backup center. Okay, we need a starting 3-and-D guy. All of our best defenders, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? The observation is all of our starting defenders is on the bench. I mean, all of our best defenders is on the bench. LaRavia, Vando, Marcus Smart, they're on the bench. We have no starting defense guy. LeBron, he gives the best. He does his best, the best that he can. I don't expect much from a 41-year-old guy. He does the best he can. But everybody else don't play defense. Austin Reeves, no defense. Luka, hardly no defense. Ayton, hardly no defense, no rim protection. Rui, hardly no defense. And then LeBron gives his all. Excuse me. If we had a 3-and-D guy out there in the starting lineup, that can set the tone for when our defenders from the bench come in. We need somebody out there starting right away. That's why I wouldn't have minded Marcus Smart starting over Austin Reeves, but because we all know that shit ain't gonna happen, Now we got to go out and make a trade and get somebody who can start right now. That would mean Rui or somebody would have to go to the bench, or Rui would have to get traded. And I like Rui, but if we can get a defensive guy who can, if we can get a defensive hybrid, Rui and Vando hybrid, a person that plays defense but has enough offense to sustain. He can average Rui's 15, 16 points a game, but he can play defense on par or better than, or at least a slightly less than Vando. That would be enough there. He could be the starting 3-and-D guy to set the pace for the other 3-and-D guys. Period, point blank. We got 3-and-D people. We need more 3-and-D people. We got that. They just not starting. And the only time they do start is if Rui's out and Austin Reeves is out, like how it is now, like how it was yesterday. But we go on these scoring droughts, or we turn the ball over. That's the main problem. We turn the goddamn ball over at an alarming rate. Luka had 8 turnovers yesterday. Unacceptable. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't go. And another thing, that hero ball shit it's gotta stop. We still doing it. I saw so many dumbass threes getting hawked up. We're already down. When we're down, they're up. They go on a scoring drought. Guess what? We don't capitalize. We go on a scoring drought. Guess what? When we go on a scoring drought, they capitalize. When they go on a scoring drought, we don't capitalize. We fall further and further and further, and that's why we keep getting blown out by teams. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. When was the last time we lost regularly? When was the last time we barely lost? When we lose, we get blown the fuck off the court. You don't believe me? Here, let's examine some shit. Let me take you back to a moment of time right quick. I'm going to show you. It's a pattern with us, and I'm fucking fed up about it. Hold on. Then I'm going to finish getting to my shout-outs. I'm going to show y'all. Oh, fuck. Wait, hold on. I can't even do it right now. It's kind of raining out here, so internet is kind of going funky. I'm not going to do it, but just look up I'm going to say in the last 6-7 games. All the times we lost. Look at the games that we lost. Look at the margin by which we lost. We got blown out the fucking water. We're not losing by 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 6 points. We're losing by 15, 20, 27, 19, 18, 17. We getting our asses mollywopped, and that should tell us something right there. I hope it's sending a glaring message to upper management, past Pelinka, because Pelinka ain't doing shit. At least not from my vantage point, he ain't. I'm hoping the owner convenes and says, listen, check this out. Before this season going to the shitter, we need to make some moves, or we need to start putting heads on chopping blocks. You motherfuckers better start being Swiss Army knives. Everybody better start playing defense to the best of their ability. You better, and for the love of Christ, work on your fucking free throws. It makes no sense that we make a free throw, miss one. Every time a nigga go to the line, no matter how good he is, supposed to be an 85%er, supposed to be a 79%er, supposed to be an 88%er from the free throw line. You get up there, step up there, and brick one, make another. Make one, brick another. Or brick both of those motherfuckers. When last time we seen a motherfucker make 2 in a row? It's rare. We should be shooting as a team, we should be shooting 85%, at least 80% from the free throw line. It's a fucking free throw. Fuck all these dunks and these little fucking crazy moves you motherfuckers be doing in practice. Fuck trying to shoot those goddamn threes. Work on your fucking free throws. If I'm the coach, everybody putting up 100 free throws in practice. I don't give a fuck what we do in practice. Everybody at some point in practice, we're going to get to the line. We're going to put up those free throws. Teams is just making mincemeat out of us and then laughing about it. We the laughing stock. It's not the Lakers I remember. And I'm real hard up on the Lakers because I've been watching this team for all my life. My whole entire existence, just about the whole 50 years of my life, I've been watching these motherfuckers. I'm used to excellence. I don't give a fuck. Well, you can't win them all I know you can't, but that's not going to stop me from wanting to. That's not going to stop me from wanting to. And guess what? People be like, oh, man, the Lakers get all these players, or the Lakers want this player, they want the player. You goddamn right, I want the best. Every chance we can get, we can seize a moment to get the best player. You damn Skippy, I want the best. Fuck your feelings about, oh, players shouldn't play over here, players shouldn't play over there. Man, fuck all that bullshit. I want the best, and I'm going to strive for the best that my money can buy. If I own a business, I'm going to pick the best of the best of the best of the best employees. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't give a fuck about team or city loyalty. Nigga, I want the best. Y'all want everybody. You goddamn right. A team full of creative players. You damn scared. Everybody 99 rating. You goddamn right. I want the best. I want everybody we can get around this motherfucker. Y'all want Giannis. Yeah, y'all want to stack. You goddamn right. I want to stack. There ain't no fair play anymore. No fair play. No fair play. The life is about getting advantages, getting ahead. It's chess, not checkers. And if I gotta knock a motherfucker over to get what I want, then goddamn it, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Fuck all this dumb shit. We can't tiptoe around shit no more. We can't sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, a beam, an LL beam with y'all all the time. It don't make no sense for us to get out here and play with no energy on some games and then all the energy in the world in other games. LeBron getting 17 dunks in a goddamn game. Jackson Hayes jumping from the fucking half-court line like Michael Jordan did in fucking Space Jam, doing all this crazy shit. But then when you play against motherfuckers, that's a little bit more physical. That's got a little bit better record. Now you motherfuckers want to bend over like bitches and grab your ankles. Then you got hating motherfuckers, or you got motherfucking non-Laker fans coming up on our shows telling us telling us about our team. That shit pisses me off. That don't piss y'all off? How the fuck you a fan of another team and you coming over here giving an assessment on my team? I think the Lakers should do this and I think the Lakers should do that. I think you should shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, straight up. Oh, man, listen. If you're not a Laker fan, bro, if you're not a fan of the team, everybody except for Cuba, because, you know, we know Cuba. Cuba's a regular, he comes up all the time. But if you, and you know, with the exception of Cuba, if you're not a fan of this team, me personally, I can't stop you from giving me a take. But if you're not a fan of this team, I'm not going to even engage with you. You don't mean shit to me. You don't mean nothing to me. Like I told DJ, I texted DJ, I was like, bro, I said, man, this motherfucker here, hey, this motherfucker take don't mean nothing to me. I listen to this entertainment, but some niggas takes don't mean shit to me, bro. I think I even said it out loud too. I was like, yeah, man, it's a good thing your take don't matter. I was talking to Infamous. Like, nigga, you a fucking Raptors fan. You a Raptors fan. What the fuck? Like, I know you come fuck with the channel. That's good. You know, come fuck with the channel. That's good. You fuck with the owner of the channel. But really, to be honest with you, this is how I feel, bro. You know, I'm biased like this. But you niggas like you should be in the chat. What the fuck you doing up here talking about us, about our team? No, nobody up here give a fuck about the Raptors. I can promise you that. You think we're going to be sitting around, oh, yeah, man, I think Scotty Barnes should. You know why we ain't talking about that? Because we don't give a fuck about them. Nobody give a fuck about the goddamn Raptors. Like, what the? Nigga, what? Go watch your team and give an assessment on your team, on your channel. Nigga, sit back in the comments and comment from the comment section like most of these other scary motherfuckers do. That's scared to come up on the panel. I don't respect motherfuckers that ain't a fan of my team. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I respect you. You have the opinion to be a fan of your own team, whatever the case may be. But I don't respect your take about my team. That's like somebody coming to your house, right, and saying, "Hey, Joe." Joe said, "Man, I don't eat wheat bread in this house. We don't eat wheat bread in this house. We don't eat crackers. We don't eat potato chips." But then somebody comes to your house, ain't never been to your house before, and says, "Joe, you should start eating wheat bread, crackers, and potato chips." And he said, "No, I can't eat that. It's not that I just don't want to eat it, but I can't eat it. I physically, medically can't eat it. My doctor said I can't have that stuff. I can't have enriched flours or anything like that. I can't have anything, no carbs like that." And then the motherfucker argue down. "No, I think you should go against the doctor's orders and go ahead and order a big ass bag of Lay's chips. Get you a big ass pack of saltine crackers. Get you a box of pretzels." And you just didn't I just tell you, you simple motherfucker, that I can't eat that? Not that I won't. I can't eat it. I literally can't eat it. And you come to my house telling me what the fuck I should do. How ridiculous does that sound? That's why I don't respect motherfuckers' outsized takes. I don't. You're a fan of a whole nother team. What the fuck is you speaking on my team for? That's like blood speaking on Crip politics and Crip speaking on blood politics. You don't know what the fuck goes on in that hood. You understand? You see how dumb that sound? Maybe I'm so old school. I'm not progressive like other niggas, man. I'm not progressive like that. If you ain't with me, you against me. And if you against me, fuck you. It's Lakers or nothing. Don't y'all? They don't understand that. When we talking about sports and basketball, it's Lakers. I don't give a fuck about no other team. No other team. I don't care to give an assessment on another team. The only way I care to give an assessment on another team is if I'm looking for a player from that team and hoping that he can fit our team. If we're looking at him in trade talks or something like that. Other than that, man, I don't fuck with no other team. I don't care. Niggas come up, yeah, the Houston, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Unless they play on my team, that's the only way I can pay attention to them. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about that. So if you ain't a fan of the Lakers, with the exception of Cuba the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying, the bandwagon in the family, and what we all know, you know what I'm talking about, if you ain't a fan of my team, fuck your take. Every time I hear your voice, it's just going to be gibberish in my ears. That's all it's going to sound like. That's all I'm going to hear. It may be the most rational take. It may be an intelligent, knowledge-filled take. But all I'm going to hear is jibber jabber. Chicken scratch. And I'm going to fast forward your part every fucking time when I go back and listen to the live. If I'm up there live, I'm going to get the fuck off the stage until your ass is off the stage, and then I'm going to get my ass up there. When I hear your mouth, nigga, I'm going to back up and say, "Oh, no, I got to get the fuck out of here." I don't want to hear it. I want to hear takes from real motherfuckers, real Laker fans that could give a fair, unbiased assessment of the game, of our team. Critique our team only the way that we can critique our team. I don't give a fuck if another person tries to critique the team. They're haters. They're not Laker fans. Of course they're going to critique us all the time. They're never going to give us any praise. Somebody said yesterday, man, be careful what you say. You guys got hate. I said, man, we the Lakers. Motherfuckers go hate us no matter what we do. Good, bad, or indifferent. The Lakers just cured cancer. They paid $300 million to cancer research facilities. Guess what? Motherfuckers still gonna find a way to hate. We're the Lakers. We're the goddamn Lakers. 17 motherfucking championships. 18 if you count the NBL championship. You think motherfuckers ain't gonna hate us? They're gonna hate us for everything we do because their team is not us. You ain't never gonna catch up to us. Even Boston Celtics fans don't really be tripping like that because they think they got the upper hand on us. They say, "Oh, man, we already got our championships." But all these other motherfucking teams way the far up under us, the motherfuckers, they hate us. That's why I don't give a fuck will fly in my mouth. Fuck the haters. And fuck motherfuckers that ain't with my team, bro. I don't give a fuck about your take. It means nothing to me. Just thought I'd let you niggas know that. Joe says, kind of low-key getting annoyed and pissed off at Luka. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I don't get there, but it's becoming hard. Yes. I'm glad Joe said it. Said it. And you know how I like to say, Major Level, real raw, right? You know? But it's getting to the point where fatigue is starting to set in. I'm sorry. He's a good player. But guess what? All the shots you're taking fuck up the game for us sometimes. Sometimes it wins us some. Sometimes it loses us some. You take way more shots than everybody on the team, and it's ill-advised shots. And don't make me say it. But if I get that feeling where I start thinking and believing that we were better off with AD, I'll get that feeling. It's only been a year, not a full year yet. But I'm trying to tell you, if we keep having the same play and we keep getting put out of the first round year after year after year, or barely making it or not making it at all under this new era, I'm telling you right now, you're hearing it first here on Major Level Entertainment. I don't give a fuck how a nigga feel about what I'm getting ready to say. But if we go another couple years like this, with this same style of play, and it's not going to win anything, like Kobe told Harden, your style of play is not going to win. If we keep playing like this and we keep getting put out year after year after year, just having a decent record and all to do nothing in the playoffs because we're playing hero, selfish ass ball, then I'm going to start calling for Luka's head. I'm going to be like, hey, man, good player, but you don't fit this motherfucking team. Go somewhere where you can play the hero. Over here, we need balanced basketball. And if you can't attribute to balanced basketball, you're going to have to go in 2-3 years. I'm telling you. Now, you heard it here first. I know motherfuckers like, oh, no, I wouldn't want to get rid of Luka. Nigga, if it's best for my team and this motherfucker ain't really contributing to the team, winning to the team, I'm talking about important wins like playoff wins. If we can't make deep runs into the playoffs with all the talent that he has, I'm going to start calling for a head. Straight up and down. Get a motherfucker over here that can be balanced, that can facilitate the ball and play defense and score without having to take a billion motherfucking shots that makes him inefficient because he's taking a lot of shots. I said it. Deal with it. I said it. Deal with it. Remember, I told y'all nobody's above reproach. This is the Lakers. I care about the Lakers. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I don't care about personal players' woes. Get over that shit and get something cracking. Real talk. If I start calling for niggas' heads, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let me go back to yesterday's game right quick, because I want to see something here. Hold on. I want to see something. It's going to be the tail of the tape. Get this, ladies and gentlemen. Look what Luka shot from the field. Luka shot 9 of 22 from the field. Unacceptable. 9 of 22 from the field. Now let's look at the other players. Let's look at, I'm not going to even do all the stats or whatever. I just want to look at the efficiency of our players. Look at this. Nobody on the team, the only people on the team that had pluses was Don't connect Edu Thero and motherfucking Bronny. They all was +4. Everybody else, -4, -17, -17, -15, -24, -18, -16. Now, here's where I'm about to get on everybody's ass at. But first, let me get back to the comments right quick because I want to finish reading y'all comments. But I'm about to get on everybody's ass. And y'all niggas is going to hate it. But you already know, big bro, Uncle Mage don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm about to let niggas have it right now. Real Joe says, facts, JJ is becoming a problem. Yes. Scratching your head on the sideline is not going to do it. That's almost as bad as Ham putting his fucking hands in his pockets. Fucking get your hands out your pockets. Do something. Or turn the reins over to Nate McMillan. Cuzzo says, no. Joe says, salute, Chris. Miss you on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Laughing my ass off. I know you cook JJ and others. Hell yeah. I need Cuzzo to get that phone working. You know what I'm talking about? So he can get back up on that panel and cook like he used to. A steak and brisket that he normally serves up. You know what I'm talking about? There he is, little bro, a Lakers in 5. Oh, yeah. We got an early live. You damn Skippy. He said, oh, yeah. Now, I don't know if he did it in Macho Man Randy Savage's voice, but I'm going to attempt it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got it live early this morning on Major Level Entertainment. I'm going to let you guys know the facts. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, shout out to little bro, man. That's DJ. All of y'all know who he is, man. He needs no introduction. You know what I'm talking about? That's Lakers in 5. I know everybody over here is already subscribed to his channel, but everybody might not have joined to become a member to win perks and prizes. Please go join. Join the channel. If you already subscribed to the channel, join his channel, man. I'm telling you, you want to talk about the best in all of Laker media? Hey, that's where I go. I know when he got a show going on, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I could be at a bar mitzvah. I'm like, wait, hold on. I got to go live. I hear little bro up there. Hey, so I'm always going to support the channel. You know what I'm talking about? I've been a member for 20 months. That's almost 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. Now, notice I said I've been a member for 20 months. I've been on the channel longer than that. It's like a marriage. You know what I'm saying? You don't just marry somebody right off the bat. You got to commit, you got to court them and walk through and hear, So I'm up on the panel 2.5, 3 years ago listening. Oh, man, listening. Okay, cool. Didn't really have enough. I just said, I don't really want to become a member not yet because I'm not up here all the time, but I do listen in on the fellas. And then I decided, you know what? It's time to get married. So I married myself to Lakers in 5. I jumped over the broom. And I committed to that purple and gold, a Lakers in 5 channel. And so 20 months ago is when I said, you know what? I'm going to dedicate my life to Lakers in 5. And then DJ said, Major, do you take Lakers in 5 to be your lawfully wedded show, to have and to hold? Through sickness and health, good times and bad times, wins and losses. I said, I do. And the DJ said, Lakers in 5, do you take Major to be your lawfully wedded enforcer of the channel? Die-hard Laker fan I know. To have and to hold and to honor and to respect and to let him come up and cook the fuck out of niggas. And then Lakers in 5 said, I do. He said, by the power invested in Kareem, I now pronounce you Major and Lakers in 5. You may cook these niggas. And then I started cooking, and I ain't never looked back, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm undefeated around this motherfucker when it comes to cooking. I've never been cooked. I will continue to cook niggas. And as long as DJ got a show, as long as there's a Lakers in 5, goddamn it, there will always be a Major to come up there to support the channel. Shout out to Lakers in 5, man. The 20 months that I've been a part of the channel, but the over 2 years that I've been fucking with the channel. A shout out to DJ. Very proud of everything he's done over there, man. Got the 13K plus subscribers. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to get it big. We're going to get 20,000. You know what I'm talking about? This year, 2026. Let's go ahead and get 20,000. Hit that 20K mark. Lakers in 5, baby. And Lakers in 5 and nothing else at all. Prince is in the building. He said, facts, 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 facts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the preacher man himself. You know how he does this. Lakers of 5 says, I can help you. Up 128, 128, 106 Pistons. And there you go, DJ. You know what I'm talking about? He says, DJ giving me a whole rundown. Okay, look. Remember I was telling y'all about the blowouts? Yeah, lost to the Pistons, right? 128, 106, 22-point blowout. DJ says, the Rockets, 96, 119, a 24-point blowout, or excuse me, 23-point blowout. Preach says, get Pelinka the heck out of LA. Yes, he's leaving. And DJ says, the Suns, 132 to 108. That's a 24-point blowout. Preach says, we have to beat the playoff teams that not the under 500 teams. Absolutely. And then DJ says, the Spurs, 119 to 132. That's a 13-point blowout. DJ says the Celtics, 105 to 132, a 27-point blowout. Preach says fact, Lakers in 5. See what I'm saying? Oh, DJ says again, 108 to 125. That's a 17-point blowout. Do you see what the fuck I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Anything beyond 8 points is deemed a blowout. All those teams DJ just named has beaten us by more than 8 points, ladies and gentlemen. Way more than 8 points. That's my point. When we lose bad. We're not barely losing. When we lose bad. When we win, we beating the fuck out of teams that we're supposed to beat the fuck out of. And like Priest just said, the sub 500 teams, that's expected. We need to beat these playoff teams because these are the motherfuckers we might run into. Any one of these motherfuckers we might run into. Any one of the top 8 seeds we might run into in the playoffs. And they're all dangerous. And they all look at us right now like barbecue chicken. When you step in a barbecue shack, you smell the ribs, you smell the brisket, you smell the macaroni and cheese, you got your sides over there, you got your yams, you got your greens, you got your cornbread, your red beans and rice, your hot sauce. Ham hocks, neck bones, hog mugs. You got all that shit cooking in there. Every time the motherfuckers step into crypto.com arena, you know what team see? They see all the shit I just named. And then they got peach cobbler over there on the dessert table waiting. And they love, oh man, Austin playing tonight. Oh my God, nigga, that's apple pie. Oh, Rui playing tonight. Oh man, that's German chocolate cake. Oh shit, Luka just tweaked his ankle. Oh, LeBron is sitting out this game because he played a back-to-back already. He's sitting out this game. Oh man. Oh, all they got is Jackson Hayes and Aiden. Oh man. Hey man, that go brisket and that go dino ribs right there. Then niggas leave crypto.com arena a full as a motherfucker because they didn't beat our asses. And we hanging our heads. Oh, man, we need to do this and we need to get better on it. Nah, motherfucker, trades need to happen straight up and down like 6 o'clock. And if we don't do anything this year, ladies and gentlemen, JJ's head is on the chopping block. Pelinka's head is on the chopping block. Like DJ said yesterday, the replacement is already there. When the Bus brothers left, when they got kicked out, Mark brought those two guys in from the Dodgers organization. Oh, yeah. He's just biding his time. And you best believe another coach is lined up quickly if JJ Redick goes awry. I just hope you don't take it out on the assistant coaches because it seems like the assistant coaches, JJ is one of those know-it-all type dudes, and it seems like he don't get no assessment from the assistant coaches. I'm hearing people say, let Nate McMillan take over. He's a defensive-minded coach. And he going to be on their asses. Come on. Get on defense. I actually, you know what? This is what I would do. If I'm Mark Walter, I would tell Pelinka, hey, go ahead and demote JJ. We don't know, you know it's under contract, but give each assistant coach, give them a 5-game stretch as a head coach. I would let Nate McMillan go 5 games, see what he can do in 5 games, and I would do Scotty Brooks, see what he could do in 5 games. That's what I would do, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck that. Fuck keeping the coach. If you don't want to fire a motherfucker, okay, no problem. Do it like how they do on Real Jobs. Demote motherfuckers. Okay, you were once the head coach. You're not doing pretty good. I don't want to fire you, so I'm going to demote your ass. I'm gonna let the next person in line step up and see if he can do a better job. And then I'm gonna let the other person step up and see if they can do a better job. And that at the end of the assessment, I'm going to assess who did the better job of the two. And then that's who we're going to use going forward. So you can kind of have more learning on the job experience, because you don't really know, you know the game, but you don't really know how to coach. You can know the game. You can know all the X's and O's. That's good. Everything sounds great. I could tell you a great biscuit recipe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get you some all-purpose flour, you get a pinch of salt, a sprig of baking powder, you get a sprig of baking soda, and you get some you get some butter, some olive oil. I could tell you a great biscuit recipe. I could tell it to you. But can I show you how to do it? Let me say that again. I could tell you how to do something, but can I demonstrate it to you? Can I give you a tutorial on it? I can tell you how to make biscuits. Telling you is one thing, showing you is another. That's what coaches do. You got coaches that tell you, hey, go there. Listen to LeBron. Go over that way. Let me put my hands in my pockets. Go there. Do this. Do that. Play defense. Get your energy up. I'm telling you what to do. Let me direct you. Here. Do this, and here's why I want you to do this. Play this way, and here's why I want you to play this way. Get on that guy. Here's why I want you to get on this guy. That's a great coach. JB Bickerstaff is a hell of a coach. I got to give it to him. I ain't no hater. You know why Detroit is doing what they doing? Because that nigga's a good coach. He be on their asses. Nope. Okay, you're not impacting the game. Set your ass down. You got 4 fouls. Wait, hold on. They bring the bigger lineup. Okay, I see that they don't guard the perimeter. Here, let me put my more physical guard on this guy here. He make adjustments right away. Boom, up. Oh, here come LeBron. LeBron coming in. Let me put a guy in there that I think can, well, you can't really do anything to slow LeBron down. LeBron only can slow LeBron down. But let me put a guy in there that's going to be just as physical, big enough to handle his physicality. Up. Such and such in there. Okay, let me put him in. LaRavia's a big guy. Let me put him in there. He can match up with LaRavia. Oh, shit. Here come Vando. Here, let me put Stewart back in. Oh, there go Marcus Smart. We can't do nothing with him. He's a strong, big guard. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me go here. Let me go there. The only adjustment I saw was when LeBron jumped on Cade, and Cade couldn't do nothing. He kept spinning around trying to throw. He didn't know what to do. That's the only thing I like. And if LeBron did that on his own, there wasn't no coaching that did that. That nigga said, oh, there go Cade. Let me get on him, because he cooking the fuck out of everybody else. He says, and that is saying all those blowouts. Yep. DJ said it. He said it. He named all of them. 108, 125. And DJ said, I could keep going, but yeah, you're right. There's a pattern. Yep, absolutely. That was my whole point. It's a pattern. Preach says, and that is sad, all these blowouts. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? And then Lakers of 5 says, what up, Preach? Preach says, what up, DJ? Preach says, a major level entertainment. You know how we does this. Preach says, we have to take care of business. This is unacceptable. It's highly unacceptable. And that's why I'm doing a show today. I was going to shut up. I was going to be quiet. I was going to drink my tea and eat my breakfast burrito. And I said, nah, this ain't right. I was tossing and turning in my sleep last night. You know what I'm saying? His wife said, hey, baby, what's wrong? I said, I can't do it. I got to get up. I got to go live, major level entertainment. I got to cuss niggas out. I got to let people have it. Only the way I could do it. She said, oh, no, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. I said, I got to do it to him. Yo Clippers handled business yesterday. Yo Clippers. Well, that was just the Kings. Yeah, but they won. We lost. We played Detroit. We lost to these guys. And yes, I know motherfuckers expected us to lose, but I didn't expect us to lose like this. Well, you guys had Austin Reeves out. You had Rui out. That's not the end all be all, though. We still could have put forth a better effort. And here's why that didn't really matter. You know why Austin Reeves and Rui been out didn't really matter? Because at one point in the game, we caught up with these motherfuckers and was 79-79. Even after we had went on the drought and was down most of the game, we finally caught up with them and tied them. 79-79. Then they went on the drought and we didn't capitalize. They scored 13, 14, 15 points. Now we got 79 and they got 94. Just like that. So I don't want to hear Rui was out. Austin Reeves was out. We proved that we can hang with these motherfuckers. We proved we can hang with anybody. If we stand 10 toes down on niggas' necks, when we go on the scoring, when they go on the scoring drought, that's when we capitalize. Every team does this against us, and that's why we're getting blown the fuck out the water. Every team capitalizes on whenever we go on the drought. Even when they're not shooting that great. There's been times teams would just let us come in. They would give us all the reasons in the world to come in. Okay, Lakers, we giving y'all a chance to win. We giving y'all a chance, and guess what? We clanking everything off the side of the rim, off the side of the backboard, off the back of the rim. And then not only is we clanking shit, the ball is going into the hands of the ops. Long at every single time. But when they shoot a shot, ball fall right in the hands of one of their players. We shoot a shot, clank, and it clanks right and goes right in their hands. It's like every single goddamn team we play. That shit is annoying. Y'all got to be just as pissed as I am. Fuck the loss. I don't care. Okay, next game. But I'm saying, how many times are we going to say, I don't care, next game? Until we realize, man, we got to start beating these motherfuckers, man. Hell, even if we would have lost by 3 or 4 points, I wouldn't even be tripping. I probably wouldn't even do the show. I'd be like, hey, we lost next game. Now it's like we lost next game, but you motherfuckers gave no effort. Coaches didn't make the proper adjustments. Missing free throws like a motherfucker. It makes no sense. None. None. Let's look at our free throw percentage right quick. This shit is pathetic. Oh, and then don't think I forgot. I said I was going to get on the players in a minute, too. I'm going to get on them. We shot 45% from the field goal to their 63%. Unacceptable. They shot 18% more better than we did. We shot an abysmal 28% from the three, 11 of 39. They shot 46%. They shot excellent, 11 of 24. We shot 68% from the free throw line, unacceptable. They shot slightly better, 72%, but 68% from the free throw line, that's unacceptable. 68%. With all these 79 and 80% shooters, we shot 68%. That's all we can muster. They beat us in every goddamn category just about. I remember DJ reading the stats where at halftime, it wasn't like that. It was more balanced. They ended up beating us in just about every other goddamn category. 37 rebounds to our 33 rebounds. 30 assists to our 28 assists. 12 steals to our 10 steals. 4 blocks to our 3 blocks. The only thing we got more than them motherfuckers is turnovers. Look how many fast break points they got. They got 31 fast break points to our 12 fast break points. That's a difference of 19. That's a difference of 19. You know how many points they got to paint? You won't believe it. These motherfuckers got 74 points in the paint to our 44 point. Nigga, that's unacceptable like a motherfucker. 74 points. So 74 of their 128 points came in the paint. That means that the next 100, that means that the next, that means that the next 54 points was outside the paint. They was killing us in the paint. How many times have teams beat us in the paint? Usually teams shoot the hell out the three on us, right? 74 points in the paint. That's a quarter. That is crazy. That's 3/4 of 100. 3/4 of 100 points. That they got more than half of their points in the paint. Unacceptable. We got 2 techs. They got 1 tech. They got 1 flagrant. We got 0 flagrants. The largest lead they had was 26 points at one point in time. The largest lead we had was 1 fucking point. Do you know how long they led in the game? The percentage led. They led the game for 96% of the time. They led the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's unacceptable. I don't give a fuck where they are in the East. I don't give a fuck what their record are. We shouldn't be getting blown out the water by anybody. We got way too much talent. Way too much talent. Pre says DeAndre Ayton getting outplayed by the Detroit center. Yep, absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? Steve Gosu says, we in chill. You know what I'm talking about? Lewis says, I are with every I don't know what he said. Steve Gosu says, nope, I don't care about nobody but the Lakers. I was so mad last night watching it. I could barely comment because I hate repeating myself. Yep. We know what the team needs. Now let's wait and see what happens. Absolutely. Absolutely. Steve Gosu says, I also got a new phone. Yeah. Major, I'm gonna be on the stage. Said, oh man, absolutely. Start coming up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Start coming up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need more niggas to cook. You know what I'm talking about? You need you to come up here and cook motherfuckers that might come up and need cooking. You know how he does this. Said people think I wouldn't or won't get on the stage because I'll be chilling in the chats. Nah, man, get up there, bro. I know what you're capable of. We twins. You know what I'm talking about? We got the same type of spirit. You understand what I'm talking about? And damn nephew Lewis says, I agree with everything you said, Big Unc. Hey, man, y'all know I'm going to give it to you the real, the raw, the right. I'm going to cuss, but that's me. That's how I get my point across. Niggas that don't like it, fuck them in the hearts they rolled in on. You know how he does this? Steve Gosu said, they got me ucked up. They got me fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? Says, right, and Lewis. Hey, yo, look, check this out. Go James says, Luka and JJ are getting on people's last goddamn nerves. Because everyone is starting to see why I always be on their asses. Yep, we're starting to see it now. You know what I'm talking about? Priest says, we have to get Andrew Wiggins. I said that shit yesterday. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody said, oh man, Andrew Wiggins is checked out this year. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker don't even know. Talk about Andrew Wiggins is checked out. How the fuck would you know that? Have you seen his stats? I'm going to come back to Andrew Wiggins in a minute. Steve Gosu says, yes, JJ is allowing Luka to shoot too many ill-advised and bad shots. And I've been getting that feeling JJ, not it, man. Let Nate McMillan coach. Everybody been saying that. I bet you see a whole new team out there. But I'm going to wait, like I said. Yeah, I'm going to wait and see. I got that wait and see approach too, man. I do. Steve Gochu says, yeah, go James. Hey, man, I see what you've been saying. I didn't want to say it too early, but now I'm seeing it. Yep, everybody's seeing it now. You know what I'm talking about? Lewis says, if you're not a real Laker fan, keep your fucking lips closed. You know how he does this, nephew? You know what I'm talking about? Preach says, now you're preaching church of major level entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me preaching around up in here. You know what I'm talking about? Preach says, pretty much the Lakers win, an Eastern Conference team coming to their home and whooped them with a belt. They got the belt put to ass yesterday. Yep, they did. Steve Gosu says, preach, LOL. You know what I'm talking about? Armani says, I care about winning, bro, with my GOAT, LeBron James. Shout out to Armani. Preach says, pretty much the Lakers letting the Eastern Conference teams give them the belt yesterday. No effort whatsoever. They didn't put no effort. Now I'm talking about GOAT James says, Steve, hold on. Steve, everyone's going to have their own way of looking at things. But you got to call a spade a spade. You got to. Everyone calls out Bron. all the time, why don't they do that to the others? That's what I'm saying. If what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I'm talking about? Preach says LeBron not to blame for the loss yesterday. I agree with GOAT. James, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Preach says pockets like Darvin Ham. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? GOAT James says, Joe, for sure, bro. And yeah, JJ is a fanboy, bro. We don't need that as a coach. Wasn't the problem. Wasn't that a problem some had with Ham being too cool with Taurean Prince? Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Coach these motherfuckers and don't be afraid to do it. And do it vigorously. You know what I'm talking about? Coach them. But at the same time, you got to have it in you. As a player, you got to have that shit in you. You a grown man at the end of the day making millions. You know to move your goddamn feet. You know what parts of your game you need to work on. That's why Kobe was so respected. You know what I'm talking about? Steve Goshu said, Go James. That's because they don't see the full picture from all angles. And being around all of you, I really learned how to look at everything, all parts, 3 years. I have learned a lot from y'all. And shout out to Steve Goshu. Steve Goshu says, Major, DJ, Chris, JC, and Preach too, and Lewis. I have learned from all of you guys. You guys have been my teachers over the last 3 years. I have learned to see all angles and cook anyone talking about the damn Lakers. That's what I'm talking about. You got to let that spirit out. That spirit, that real raw spirit out. Let motherfuckers know. Don't sugarcoat nothing. This is our team. Nobody has the right to critique our team more than we have the right to critique our team. Nobody. That's when other motherfuckers come up. When other motherfuckers come up and give an assessment about our team, I balk. I balk at it. I'd be like, yeah, you can hear me in the background. Yeah. I'm not progressive like that. Motherfucker, your opinion don't count. Your opinion don't count to me. I'm telling you, all I hear is I only want to hear Laker fans talking. Your opinion don't count. You should fall back, shut the fuck up, and eat a biscuit. When certain motherfuckers come up, I'm like, man, why are you here? Of course you're going to speak against our team. Yeah, I don't think the Lakers should do this. I think y'all should do this. Of course you're going to say that. You're not you're not a fucking fan of the team. You don't want to, you're not going to, listen, listen. If I'm trying to get at a girl, right? And you're trying to get at a girl, you're not about to tell that girl good things about me, are you? Oh, I like you, but I think Major's a swell guy. I think you should give Major a shot. No, shit. You're trying to get her attention. Because guess what? When it comes time for me to try to get her attention, nigga, I'm not telling her good shit about you. I'm telling her bad shit about you. What do you think about Jim? Jim's a fucked up individual. You don't want to be with somebody like Jim. I seen him talking to your sister the other night. I seen him at the gas station leaving he was all hugged up with a girl. Nigga, I'm gonna be dry. Nigga, I'm gonna be dirty macking like a motherfucker. Why the fuck would a non-fan of the team come up and give us any good assessment? That's why I don't take niggas take seriously. I don't. I think the Lakers should do this and I think the Lakers should do that. I think you should shut the fuck up, sir. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. And that's just me. Go James. Steve, man, it's cool, bro. But you talk like this, some will say it's hate. This the reason why I never talked about AD in a bad way, because it takes more to win. It takes more to win. They just the guys on the floor. Absolutely. I didn't really talk bad about AD either, man. You know what I'm saying? And people was quick to forget AD. Now, if we had a guy, I even said it on the channel. I said, bro, this is where we would have needed AD. AD was a shot blocker. Motherfuckers wouldn't make all those points in the paints if AD was down there. Oh, y'all insist on bringing it to the paint? He would have made them motherfuckers take it outside and shoot it more. And we probably would have won the goddamn game if we had AD. And he was healthy. So niggas don't be so quick to dump on AD when that motherfucker's our defensive guy. I know it's going to be a couple people that don't like him, but I'm not one of those dudes. Steve Goshu says, With you all being there for me for the past 3 years, helped me learn and see and gain knowledge and really understand all the aspects of the game. I don't know what happened without all of you. Thanks. Hey, yeah, shout out to Steve Goshu, man. This is what we does, man. This is what we does when we does it. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says the coaching has to be on point. And you got to tell, and you could tell JJ is just a TV guy. Bron just wasting his time away. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Some will see it that way, cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? Or should I say his basketball years. But his ass probably don't give a damn at this point, for real. I'm getting that too. I'm thinking that he's just playing just because he loved the game now, but he gonna get tired of it, and that's when he gonna walk away. Armani says Luka got to go really, really bad. We ain't gonna say that just yet. You know what I'm talking about? Preach said a barbecue chicken, and he put a drumstick next to it, drumstick emoji. You know what I'm talking about? Then he says apple pie, Austin Reeves. You know what I'm saying? Steve Goshu says, yeah, I hear you, Chris. I feel you, and you already know what I'm looking at and how I'm thinking. Pre says trades. 5 o'clock needs to happen. Yes, definitely needs to happen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go James says we were 7-7 versus 500 teams before the game last night. Now it's 7-8. But we are, I believe, 13-3. I believe it is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong with the actual record. But this is why how you win matters. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. You know what I'm talking about? JJ is not listening to Nate or Scotty Brooks. I know JJ not listening to them. Yeah, I got that feeling too, bro, because there's no fucking way Steve Goshu says that. You know what I'm saying? Preach says trades like 5 o'clock news. That's what needs to happen. You know what I'm talking about? Go James. Now, me always been on JJ, Reeves, and Luka's ass doesn't mean anyone else has to be on the ass like me. And me and my big bad cuzzo, you know what I'm saying? Your boy passed out for a quick moment there. Hey man, it happens. It was so boring, man. I understood why you did that. Steve Goshu says, nah, Go James. You're doing what you're supposed to do by telling the truth. Who cares about what people if people like it or not? Preach says the next Lakers practice should be about fundamentals and basics of playing defense. I agree with that. He says and how everybody needs to be accountable in playing defense. I agree with that. Okay, before I go on to read Cuzzos, let me go ahead and get to these get on these niggas right quick. I'm about to individually get on everybody. Y'all know my tagline is nobody's above reproach when it comes to this team, right? Well, I'm about to let these niggas have it. Everybody. I'm about to let everybody from LeBron all the way down have it. I'm no respecter of persons. No respecter of persons. Now, people like Bronny only played 4 minutes, Adu, Theory, and Dalton Connect. I'm not on them. Those are the only three that came off the bench. They all played 4 minutes apiece, and they had there was +4s and the plus minus. So I'm gonna leave them off of it. And I'll leave off Nick Smith Jr. You know, guys, he played 17 minutes. He was a -2. He only had 3 points. Jackson Hayes did turn in 13 points. Jackson Hayes was actually pretty efficient. He got 13 points in 18 minutes. He went 5 of 5 from the field goal, and he made 3 of 5 free throws. I'm getting on him about the rebounds. In 18 minutes, you're a 7-footer. You should have more than 2 rebounds. The 2 assists is pretty good. You didn't give us any block. But if you are 7 feet, I don't give a fuck how long you're in the game. You're 7 feet. That means you're among the tallest people on the court. Jump up there and grab a rebound. In 18 minutes, I expect you to grab at least 5 rebounds. In 18 minutes of action, at least 5. 2 rebounds is unacceptable, Jackson Hayes. Jared Vanderbilt, he turned in 8 points in 27 minutes. He was efficient, very efficient. He shot, he never missed a free throw. He never missed a field goal. He went 3 of 3 from the free throw. He went 2 of 2 from the 3 of 3 from the field goal and 2 of 2 from the he went 2 of 2 from the 3-point line. He didn't shoot any free throws. He got 8 rebounds. He got you 1 assist. He got you 8 rebounds and 1 assist. Yeah, so shout out to Vando, but he was a -17. I really don't have much to say about Vando. You know what I'm saying? Vando, he did what he's expected to do. So not much to say about Vando. Maxi Kleber is absolutely fucking useless. -4. Yes, he only got 8 minutes of action, but he did absolutely the fuck nothing. Another near 7-footer. Only one goddamn rebound, one turnover. Missed both 3-pointers, missed both field goals in 8 minutes of action. He's nothing. Nothing. I got nothing to say about him. Nothing. The son of a bitch only played 8 minutes and he was a -4. He was nothing. Even Bronny was a +4, and he didn't even score a goddamn point. He only took one shot. Nothing. Kleber is one of those motherfuckers that's got to go. Now let me go to the starting lineup. Ayton. Ayton got 10 points in 26 minutes. From the field goal, shot 5 of 8. That's okay. He needs to be fed the ball more. No 3-pointers. We don't expect him to. Only 2 fucking rebounds. 2. No blocks. None of our centers had blocks. Not one center had blocks. You know who had blocks? Only 3 motherfuckers on the team had blocks. Don't make no goddamn sense. Our power forwards, LeBron, LaRavia, and Adu Thero. Adu Thero had 1 block and he was only in the game for 4 minutes. LaRavia had a block. LeBron had a block. Ayton, no blocks, 26 minutes. Jackson Hayes, no blocks, 18 minutes. And only 2 fucking rebounds, 4 rebounds between our 2 7-footers. Unacceptable. And if you throw Kleber in there, 5 rebounds. Unacceptable. No blocks from none of our centers. None of our tallest guys on the team, no fucking blocks. That don't make no goddamn sense. None. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Luka got more rebounds than everybody on the team. He got more turnovers, of course, but he got more rebounds than everybody on the team. Hey, this is unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. Ayton was a -9. Yeah, he shot the ball pretty good from the field, but 2 rebounds is unfucking acceptable for a person I know can average 10 rebounds routinely. In 26 minutes, that's unacceptable. If you're not going to score a lot or shoot the ball a lot, you should be cleaning up on the boards. Marcus Smart, 6 points in 25 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field. He didn't shoot a lot, but still, that's horrible. It's only 25%. 0 of 3 from the 3. It was just one of those nights where he was off. He did make all 4 of his free throws. He gave you 2 rebounds. He gave you 5 assists. That's the second most on the team. He only gave you 1 turnover, but he did give you 3 steals for Marcus Smart. He was a -24. He had the highest negative minus on the team, -24. But Marcus Smart, when he doesn't get it done anywhere else, he gets it done on hustle and the defense. But I have to get on Marcus Smart because he can do better than the 0 of 3 from the 3-point line and the 1 of 4. He can do better than 6 points in 25 minutes of actions as a starter. Marcus Smart, you got to do better. My damn white nephew from Pasadena, California, Jake LaRavia. The only white person on the team that's actually a brother. -18, the second highest plus minus on the team. In 38 minutes of action, he gave us 9 points. Okay, I expect that of him. Well, Jake go get his points. He's gonna score a little bit. 3 of 9 from the field goal. That's not good. That's only 33%. 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. That's not good. That's only 20%. He did make both his free throws. He did give you 4 rebounds. He gave you 1 assist. He turned the ball over 2 times. But Jake LaRavia got more steals than anybody on the team. He got 4 steals. Once again, not that mad at him because what he made up for in points, what he couldn't make up for in points, he made up in hustle. And that hustling got him 4 steals. And I seen him play those passing lanes I told you about. He'd jump in the passing lane and get a ball, get a steal, or force a steal. And that's how he's able to get 4 steals. Shout out to Jake LaRavia for that. But a -18, that's unacceptable. You can do better. You can do better. Luka, 30 points, 36 minutes. That's good you got 30 points. But you got 30 points at the cost of 3 of 11 from the 3-point line. 9 of 22 from the field goal. That is unacceptable. 9 of 22, that's under 50%, well under 50%. 3 of 11, that's well under 50% from the 3. He shot 9 of 13 from the free throw line. 9 of 13, that's pretty good, but still not impressed. His 30 points is not impressive because it wasn't efficient. Altogether, for the shots, he went 12 of 33. If you're going to count the 9 of 22 plus the 3 of 11, he went 12 of 33 shooting the ball from the 3 and from the field goal. Unacceptable. 8 fucking turnovers. No steals, no blocks. 5 rebounds. He had more rebounds than anybody on the team next to Jared Vanderbilt. Unacceptable, Luka. Unacceptable. With you being who you are, you need to cut down on those fucking 3-point shots. You're not a goddamn 3-point shooter. He's a negative 15 for his troubles. LeBron, the goddamn king, my damn nephew. My little brother, actually. Little bro, LeBron. 32 minutes, 17 points, the birthday boy. 6 of 17 from the field. Unacceptable. That's less than half. 3 of 10. 3-10. That's my birthday, March 10th, ladies and gentlemen. 3 of 10 from the 3-point. He had no fucking business taking 10 3-point shots. Altogether, he shot 9 of 27 from the field, if you count the threes. 3 of 10 from the 3, 6 of 17 from the field goal. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, LeBron. You know better than that. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 turnovers. Unacceptable. But he did give you a steal and gave you a block for a negative 16. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody on the team impressed me. Nobody. Only thing I'm impressed by certain things that certain people did. I'm impressed by the 4 steals by LaRavia. I'm impressed by the 3 steals by Marcus Smart. Nobody else impressed me anywhere else. Anywhere else. And that's the problem. Go James says, in the trio of guys you just named, they will forever be clowns in my eyes until they lead us to a championship. Name one guy that left the team to do a trade or whatever the same Laker fans respect. For real. LOL. Absolutely. Steve, Go James says, Steve, man, you already know, my G. Priest says Luka will never be better than LeBron. LeBron's a two-way player, and defensively and offensively, he brings it every night mostly. Yeah, he does. He does. Go James says, Cuzzo, let me show you something right. You know how everybody be on Luka dick right now, since he's the best player supposedly over LeBron. But when we get our asses kicked, them same motherfuckers be scared to call his ass out? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. It's crazy, ain't it? Excuse me. OG a Green Machine says LeBron may be two-way, but it sure isn't on the basketball court. Okay, so you're a LeBron hater. Okay. No, you're a LeBron hater. You must be new to the channel. I don't know what you meant by that. By that statement, but if that was a dig at LeBron, I don't know. I think I know what you meant by that statement. He said LeBron may be two-way, but it sure isn't on the basketball court. Okay, see, yeah, you're suggesting something off the basketball court. This is basketball, sir. I'm going to see if you pop up again in the chat. If you say something stupid like that in the chat again that has nothing to do with basketball, I'm blocking your ass. That's how he does this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tolerate no dumbass remarks. We're talking about basketball. We ain't talking about that other shit niggas like to talk about outside the court. I don't give a fuck about outside the court. We're talking about on the court what he does. Basketball. Keep it basketball. Fuck all that other shit niggas might be insinuating and all that. If it ain't basketball, I don't want to talk about it. Preach says Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves mean nothing. The Lakers don't play with an edge. Detroit beat us. They had players that played with an edge, even coming off the bench. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go James says, and they love to give Reeves as a pass too, like he's some type of legendary player or something. This motherfucker play year after year and not win. He has certain fans that will be cool with it. Absolutely. Fuck out of here. Absolutely, Cuzzo. Absolutely. He says, but when LeBron, when it's Bron that was the best player and leader of the team, he had to win every year. No excuses. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Motherfuckers are unrealistic. It's a damn shame and criminal. Absolutely it is. Preach says we beat them in turnovers. That's the only thing. Oh my goodness. Yep. That's the only thing we beat them in. Turnovers. That's it. And that says nothing. And Go James says, said the other day in your stream how Bron needs to focus on shooting and scoring more close to the basket. That shit low-key pissed me off to see he went 3 for 10 from the three, and it feeds the hate narrative. Absolutely it does. Go James says, just want him to go out swinging and not because of fake-ass haters being on his dick way too much. Absolutely, absolutely. And I left DA alone for a while because his ass going to get that smoke. But his ass is going to get that smoke with this punk ass. 2 rebounds ain't going to get it. Get your punk ass in there and get some motherfucking damn boards. Absolutely. You 7 feet, bro. I'm 6'5.5", almost 6'6". I bet y'all can get out there and rustle up some goddamn rebounds. They got to be a goddamn rebounder machine out there like how Barkley was. Jump up there. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got the height to jump up there. You might not have the hopping ability to jump up there. Nigga, I'm about to use my power. Elbow. If you jump with me, I'm elbowing you in your ribs, your kidneys, your pelvis. I'm swinging elbows, jumping up there, grabbing the rebound. African Gamer, their damn nephew says, salute everyone, salute African Gamer. A DJ says, what up, AG? A DJ says, what up, Chris? A Go James says, now the new and improved Luka fanboys are going to have to call his ass out like they did LeBron all those years. Music to my ears, because these motherfuckers love Bussy too. Absolutely. Absolutely. He says, salute DJ and AG. Appreciates Andrew Wiggins is averaging around 16.4 points a game, 4.9 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Is shooting about 48.6 points. That's 49% from the field. With recent performances showing strong defensive contribution and scoring flashes. He still can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Motherfuckers talking about he fell off. He's not bought in. The fuck out of here. Once again, non-Laker fans saying this shit because they don't want us to get better. Fucking bitches. Go James, Preacher Man. Okay, didn't see that comment earlier. Appreciate you. A shout out to Preacher Man. You know what I'm talking about? A DJ says, what up, Steve? Preach says, Andrew Wiggins. He's been a solid scorer and defender, contributing well on both ends for the Heat. Yep, he did the same thing over there with the Warriors. What makes you think, well, the lights are brighter over here with the left? Man, listen, ball is ball. Don't y'all hear me say that all the time? Man, listen, the only difference is the name on a goddamn court. Is a court 10 feet regulation in every other gym? Yes. Yes. Sure, the lights could be a little brighter on some courts, but I don't give a fuck. If you're going to ball, you're going to ball. That's just the way it's going to be. Preach, he's a two-way player. He can play defense and score offense and the champion. Absolutely, he's a champion. He comes to the team, he'll be the second champion on the team next to LeBron. We have no other champions on the team. Let's not forget that we have nobody on our team that could do what Wiggins does as far as defensively. No. And he's that balance on offense. He is the Rui Vando hybrid we're looking for. He is. I'm sorry. Preach says, when we had Anthony Davis, he did protect the paint. That's what he did with vigor. When we had Shaq, he protected the paint. Although I know that D. Ayton is not that type of player, but we do need a backup center who can block shots when it counts. That's why that Mark Williams dude, I would have loved to get him. I know everybody's kind of tripping on him because they say Jose Alvarado put hands on him. He really didn't. He didn't. It wasn't all it was cracked up to be. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers made a mountain out of a molehill. Go James says, with those stats, it looks good with Wiggins. I'm more focused on his field goal percentage and slightly his points per game. And I can't forget his efforts on defense. Those 3 things are the best qualities for a team. Yes, he's a quintessential 3-and-D guy. A quintessential 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, our money ass hates everybody but LeBron. His ass is insane. You know how he does this. You know what I'm talking about? That's right. A DJ, ha, 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 Chris laughing at him. You know what I'm talking about? You know, Chris is telling the truth. And Go James says, bro, I know you heard what Cuzzo Ass just said. LOL. You know what I'm talking about? And DJ laughing. DJ know what I be saying. He just laughing at me. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. We talk all the time. You know. And Go James says, "Nah, bro. I passed out before the show started, and that's why it took me so long to start typing." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Nah, Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? When you sleep, you sleep. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't miss shit though, man. Preach said the Lakers defense has been inconsistent, ranking around the middle to third of the NBA in overall defensive rating for the 2025-26 season, e.g. 17th by Fox Sports, but struggling. It's crazy. He says dropping near the bottom to 29th due to poor performance in transition and allowing high opponent field goal percentages, with recent losses highlighting a significant problem in that area. Absolutely. Defensive rating around 115.5 points allowed per 100 possessions, placing them about 17th in the league, according to Fox Sports. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Goat James says, damn, that game pissed me off last night. These dudes lost, 17, 20-some games straight the last couple years, and now lost to the damn Clippers the other night, and we out here struggling, you know what I'm saying, with these guys. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's pandemonium out there. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate defensive rating dropped to 29th in the NBA in December, allowing 122.4 points per 100 possessions. Crazy. Key issues: struggling with transition defense, giving up easy buckets in the paint, and allowing high opponent shooting percentages over 60% in some games. Absolutely. Preacher Man's, yeah, I think I heard the other day we are dead last in three point per our contest, or whatever that stat is. DJ may know what I'm talking about them. My crazy ass can't remember. DJ kind of did that. He checked it up yesterday. The 3-point stats, 3-point attempts from a team, by a team, whatever he did. He did everything. Yeah, he did all that yesterday. You have to go back to the live stream and listen to that. He says, and if your ass take 20 or 20 plus shots, plus make at least half of them bitches or more, and not got 9 for 22, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I can't read everything. My eyes started to get jumbled after a while. But Steve Gochu says, Lakers are 5. What up, DJ? Go James says, see, Cuzzo, when you read smart stats and said he can do better, that's the reason why I kind of questioned him starting and mentioned that the other day on your stream that he would have these games. Yeah, absolutely. And then he's gonna hustle. He gonna get you a charge per game. You know, I like his hustle factor. You know what I'm saying? I just wish he would, score a little bit more, but he'll get it done. All right. I ain't too worried about that. I'm talking about that there will be games, Go James says, where he will shoot well. Appreciate the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Detroit Pistons and the Golden State Warriors, the Miami Heat, the Minnesota Timberwolves are top 5 in defense, defensive teams in the NBA. Yep, there you have it. There it is. 8 turnovers and no steals is diabolical as hell. But his fanboys still love him and his dirty draws. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Preach says, wow, Luka was horrible. Yeah. 9 to 22, 3 of 11, 8 turnovers. Not good at all. And there was times he was just throwing the ball right into the hands of the ops. It's crazy. Steve Gochu says, just a few nights ago, Preach, the Golden State Warriors are looking bad, and we are in major trouble. They need this win today against the Hornets. They're on a 3 or 4 game losing streak. Their D is trash. It's crazy. Preach says, we have got to turn into an athletic defensive team. Absolutely. I agree with that. If you think about the starting lineup, LeBron is the most athletic in the starting lineup, and he's 41 years old. That is where it's ridiculous at. The next oldest person on the team, I believe, is Marcus Smart at 32 years old, 31 years old. Everybody else is not even close to 30 yet. 3, 4, 5 years off away from 30. And motherfuckers can't muster up no athleticism. Is crazy. It's really pathetic to me. Go James says, I'm not surprised that the Pistons are top 5 in defense and that they have young guys in the defensive efforts do so. That's why we need some young guys that can play both ends. Yep, got to bring that energy. You know what I'm talking about? Got to bring that energy. Pre says, but the Golden State Warriors are one of the best defensive teams in the league. That's why I say it's not their winning percentage. Yeah, absolutely. Steve Goshu says Curry putting up over 40 damn near all last 4 games, and the Warriors still can't win. That's because he can't do it by himself. If he's putting up all those points, he can't do it by himself. They have to play balanced ball. The teams that are not playing balanced ball are the teams that's losing. Pretty much. That's what it is. That's what it is. Steve Goshu says their defense can't be that good if they keep losing. They playing hero ball. Said been watching them lose a lot. The Warriors. Yep, absolutely. Said I watch everybody though. I love the game. Facts. Said they playing now. This is on ESPN and the NBA website about the top 5 defenders. That's all I'm saying. We're not even close to where these teams are. That's why we getting blown out the way we do. Yep, we getting fucked up. Pre says we can't defend the perimeter against top 5 teams, whether it be the East Coast or the West Coast. We get the belt. We always do. They always put belts to asses. Steve Goshu says the Warriors are not a top 5 defensive team, man. LOL, I don't know what you're looking at. Whether they are, if they not, it don't matter. It don't matter. We're not top 5. That's all the thing that we need to matter about. We're not top 5. Fuck everybody else. We're not top 5. That's what I'm locking ass about. You know what I'm talking about? Andrew Wiggins has been looking pretty good lately. He's looking better than Rui this season. As much as I don't want to admit it, I just don't like how his contract is horrible. Yeah, man. Hopefully something could give, man. Hopefully those guys that know what they're doing with the money and all that stuff and the contracts, hopefully they can fix something and get something going, because we definitely need something and we need something fast. Pre says, that's where I'm getting my information from, legit information on the website. Just entered it in, simple and plain. Yeah, absolutely. Go James says, Joker, Giannis, Shea, all have won top players, Euro guys. Luka's the only guy left off the top guy, and he hasn't won as far as the Euro players, and all their MVPs too. He better get in that lab. Absolutely. And I think that's what he's trying to do. I think that's why he's playing so much hero ball. But the points alone is not going to get you the the MVP. He has to, Luka's going to have to, he's going to have to up his game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Your team winning and you contributing to your team winning, not shooting your team out of wins, is going to help you get that MVP. You playing balanced basketball is going to help you get that MVP. Shea got the MVP because he played balanced basketball. He knew when to fall back and let his teammates cook. That's what happened. And we got into the last one. Go James says, we got the slowest team in the NBA history, slower than the 50s and 60s players. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's mainly because of one player. Slows down the whole trajectory of the team. So that's what it is. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Next game we play the Grizzlies twice, back to back. We better beat these motherfuckers. Both games. Not one game and then they win the other. No, we need to beat these motherfuckers both games to improve to 22-11. I don't want to lose another motherfucking game coming up that's gonna, for the teams we're supposed to beat. I don't. So whatever we gonna do, we need to do that shit and get it done right the fuck now. Win, stay well above 500, be straight. Get into the playoffs. Hopefully trades happen sooner rather than later. Get into the playoffs and then go from there. What do we do from there? Ladies and gentlemen, we got Memphis twice. The next 2 games. I'm going to run over the next games for y'all. The ones in January. All the January games I'm going to run over for y'all. Once again, Memphis twice, January the 2nd and January the 4th, respectively. Then we got the New Orleans Pelicans. That should be another W. That should be 3 motherfucking wins. We need it because we've been winning, losing. It's time for us to go on a little win streak again. Memphis twice. Orlando. The New Orleans Pelicans. We played them January the 6th. So within a 4-day span, we played 3 teams that we should beat, 3 beatable teams. Then, ladies and gentlemen, it gets funky because the next day after the 6th, we play the San Antonio Spurs, whom we should beat. We're going to play them at the Spurs. I hope we beat these motherfuckers because they've been catching fire with Wemby over there in the company. And then it doesn't get any better because we turn around and play Giannis in them. Now, Giannis may be mad and upset or whatever, but the Milwaukee Bucks are still dangerous. Those 2 games will be a toss-up. Then we turn around and play the Kings again on Monday, January the 12th. We should beat them. We got their number. We play them at the Kings. We should beat them. We got their number. Atlanta, I don't really know what they're doing. Don't care what they're doing. We should beat them. Charlotte, don't know what they're doing. Don't care what they're doing. We should beat them. Portland, don't know what they're doing. Don't care what they're doing. We should beat them. Here come Toronto again. Another tough out. We're going to be at home against them. We should beat them. I hope we do. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the first team that we've been waiting on all year, Denver. And we're going to be at Denver. By that time, I don't know if Jokic will be back. But if Jokic is not back, we better take advantage and beat Denver because I think that's one of the only times we're going to play them this year. We played Denver. Oh, no, we played Denver 2 more times. Okay. But we need to beat them, and we need to beat the fuck out of them. Then we turn around and play the Clippers. The Clippers just blew us out. We owe them an ass whooping. That's January 22nd, ladies and gentlemen. And then we turn around and play Dallas 2 days later. We played them at Dallas. We're going to be on the road for the next 5 games after Denver. So Denver, the LA, the Clippers, Dallas, Chicago, and Cleveland, and Washington. We should beat Chicago. We should beat Cleveland. The Washington. Cleveland, I don't really know what they're doing right now. They usually have our number over the last couple of years, but I'm hoping we beat them. So in this stretch of time, Memphis twice, Orlando, those are 3 wins. San Antonio, I don't know. Milwaukee, I don't know. The Kings, that's 4 wins. So now we're 4-2 on that stretch. Atlanta, I think we should beat them. Now we're 5-2. Charlotte, I think we should beat them. Now we're 6-2. Portland, we should beat them 7-2. Toronto, that might be a tough out. Let's just say 7-3 just for the fuck of it. Denver, I want to beat those guys. Let's just say without Giannis, without Jokic, let's say we're 8-3. Then we play the Clippers. I think we should beat those. But now we're 9-3. We play Dallas. We should beat them. Now we're 10-3. We play Chicago. Now we're 11-3. We play Cleveland. Now that might be a tough out. We might be 11-4. We play Washington. Now that's January the 30th. Now we're 12-4. Ladies and gentlemen, we should finish out January 12-4. That's my assessment. Before things start getting stupid in February. February is when I'm going to start back going to regular games. Well, not February, March, March. March, I think the first game I'm going to go to is probably going to be the game on my birthday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to be at that game. That game is going to be March 10th at 8 p.m. at crypto.com. That would probably be the game that I go to on March 10th. So, yeah. Yeah. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we do and what we gonna do. Let's read it. Let's go back up here and read. Preach says, and the crazy thing about the Lakers is they're one of the top 5 turnover teams in the league. We actually averaged more turnovers this year than we did last year. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Luka's on the team now. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get you 6-7 turnovers alone. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, facts, cuzzo. We are on track to have more wins than we did last season. I still say we can eke out anywhere between 52 and 55 wins. 52 and 55 wins. We need to win 32 more times at least to get to 52 wins, 35 times at least to get to 35 wins. It can be done. It can be done, ladies and gentlemen. Preach says, oh, but I'll do one better than the last 3 games. The Lakers are averaging 17 turnovers a game. That is fucking crazy. Pre says most of the teams are sub 500 teams. Absolutely. Take advantage of the teams we're supposed to take advantage of. Absolutely. Goat James says, motherfuckers love calling AD soft, but wasn't going to get you 2 rebounds like that. No, he was going. No, AD, if AD only scored 17 points, that motherfucker's going to get you 10, 11 rebounds, or whatever the case may be. That fact is true. And then probably 2 or 3 blocks a game. Hell, the 15 or so games he's played, we still average 10 boards. Ayton is already averaging under 10 right now, and something that he would normally usually over average. So, yeah, I get those. I think Luka averaged more rebounds than him. I'm talking about. Pre says, give them the belt, strippers. You know how he does this. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Major Level Entertainment. I wanted to get up here and give y'all some content early, you know what I'm saying, to get y'all's day started. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button right the hell now. If you are new to this channel, please go subscribe and go join Lakers in 5. Go get that content going right now. That's the best in all of Laker. I'm telling you, all the Laker fandom. If you're looking for that fire-ass channel with that fire-ass content, with those fire-ass takes, you want to hear more of me, you go over there to Lakers in 5 right the hell now. You know what I'm talking about? Subscribe and then join the channel. And then after that, you want to go over to Laker Girl 36, my damn little sister. You know what I'm talking about? Who be giving bomb-ass interviews. Even though she don't talk that much, she gonna give a bomb-ass interview. Go over there and give her some love right the hell nah. You know what I'm talking about? In these Laker streets, these are the people that I answer to. These are my bosses. You know what I'm talking about? I'm proud to say, yes, I'm big bro, but they've been doing this longer than I've been doing it consistently. You know what I'm saying? I started off doing this way back in the day. Major Level Entertainment is very, very old. Matter of fact, it goes beyond YouTube. Major Level Entertainment is almost 40 years old. I started off way back in 1988 as a production company making beats, rapping and doing stuff like that. And ladies and gentlemen, here I am today, 37 years later, from 1988 up to now, doing what I does best. But when it comes to this Laker thing, I'm telling y'all who to go to and where to go to. Fuck me, go over there with them. This is not strictly a Lakers channel. This is a channel whereby I happen to talk about Lakers because that is my team, but I talk about everything else over here, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I am called Major Level Entertainment, because I'm here to entertain y'all, but I'm here to give y'all the real, the raw, the right, and only the way that I can do it. Shout out and salute to everybody that has showed up to this channel. Once again, if you're new, like, share, and subscribe to the channel right the hell now. Go back and listen to some of my other content on this channel, talking about health, talking about everything else other than sports. This is what we does. On behalf of everybody over here, Major Level Entertainment, and the Major Level Mafia, it's your boy Big Major signing off. See y'all next time. Hopefully after the next Memphis game when we get that dub. Peace and blessings, y'all. And Happy New Year's if I don't see y'all. All right.
Was major, I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no